Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you've not seen me before, my name is Lisa, but I can go by Liz or Lise, and I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. My streams, they're for more mature audiences, so please do keep that in mind as you watch this playthrough. Also, of course, too, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, enjoy! Let's go ahead and jump into Hello Kitty Island Adventure today. And if you got a sneak peek of staring at that title screen, you may have noticed that there has been a change once again. We are on version 2.6.101. Have no idea what that means, but at the time that this is being streamed, there is also a beautiful announcement that I was informed about and we've come across after today's and or while I was away, but we'll have to see for that in September 18th specifically, which is going to be interesting. But we are here now with Espresso, Hello Kitty's grandpa, and Marin is visiting. Fuck! I'm never gonna see Nina again. Yes, friendship blossom. Which again, we should have gotten a bouquet, buddies. Y'all are just holding out on the meanest of ways. By the way, for that one, I will never forgive you for it. And I'll never forgive them for this. Just because I was away doesn't mean I shouldn't not be able to get it. Because then why is it that when I go here, every time I logged in, it's all up there. It's all up here. I'm so sad I missed out on it. It's cruel. It's cruel fate. But what's not a cruel fate is the fate at which who is asking for what on this grandiose day. Frame rate is still the frame rate that is on Switch. All right. Take a photo. Oh gosh. Fine. Excellent. And it is with Batsumaro. I'm gonna forget a lot of this, but I'm glad I took all that in. Also, I forgot for this to scroll. Just, you know, to see the final. Maybe it's in the finale. I'm still bitter about it though. But that one's there and it's complete. So another one complete. But the finale, huh? Is that where I'm gonna hope for it? Because I'm a little bitter about it, how its pattern is right now still. But that's okay. Also, since I did log in, we are slowly crawling through these, by the way. 3 weeks, though. 3 precious weeks for both of them. And we'll see how all that goes. I'm debating on actually who I want to interact with for something. Thank goodness that didn't cause anything. I guess it would be you, though, buddy. I did hit the right button for a second. I was like, oh my gosh, I've completely ruined this. Okay, we're still going strong on all the things that exist here. Nothing different at all. As far as my eye can see. I know I could have picked that up, but one other thing I wanted to see. Yeah, because he reverted back into his outfit, so I haven't cared. But speaking of, I guess, caring a little bit, yeah, like I said, his shop needs extra work. His is the most pointless shop in the game. As bad as that is, it is absolutely pointless. Recipes, though. You know, just curiosities. Here, not in their respective places. Scroll. Also my pointless potion endeavor. I was looking forward to another piece in here because there's just a lot of duplicates. Let's be real. There's disappointment. Okay. And then here, nothing. Yes, it is in the right spot. And yeah, that's still there because that's still there. And I haven't even tried anything else. I mean, that would be my only guess. I just didn't give it a shot. Which, yes, they are. Because it looked like it, right? It looked like the box. I just didn't try to make the macarons. I'm sorry. 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 There it is. Ta-da. I did it. Yay. Don't yell at me. For my mistakes on the obvious. I get scared sometimes of making stuff in this game, man. When you think you're gonna make something, you make something else. Which is a different complaint of mine. But we won't go there today. But, okay. Let's switching it up. Or that is, I've been switching it up a little bit as of recent. So... yeah, I mean, I like doing those later. But what I mean by switching it up is like, who do I go to and what do I do? Because who needs to be consistent? Though I do need to consistently have you-know-who with me. Otherwise, it would be a disaster. And I can't have that 10% go to waste. Watch me just say that still, and then they reduced it because they're like, that's too much. I'm just kidding. I'm totally joking. That was entirely a joke. Entirely a joke, okay? Okay, it's still 10. It says it's 10. I was just kidding. Again, I do not know exactly what the patch notes brought. Other than maybe just getting things ready. Partially. But speaking of getting things ready, again, we gotta get these peeps up to the percent that we need them to be, and thus to leave room for more. Yay. We are awesome. We're not quite a possum. So... the dopamine hit that we used to have, or that is I used to have when they reached the max of a friendship level, I miss those times. That I was just like, as I saw it rising, I was just like, oh my gosh, it's like right there. Yep. One, two, two. So again, we have a beautiful blossom, which again, so when I logged in, they were talking about, for, you know, National Friendship Day and all this good stuff. And you know what? We did not get any such things of even a bouquet. And I was like, what? Can you believe it though? You don't even get a bouquet. If I'm out here making the friendship happen, what's up with that? How can I make any friendship happen if I don't have the bouquets? Rude. But yeah. We go again. Where then I'll struggle. But they have the kitchen. Shit. All right. I wait. I could still miss it. Crosses the table. We try. Yes. Do it. Give it. Finally. Didn't screw up. Kitchen counter A. Yes. We have to go again. And now we must wait for a table to appear here at some point. Maybe, and then maybe, just maybe, I'll try to get it, and then we'll be fulfilled once more. And this game craze that I totally, absolutely am first try winner at all the time, clearly. Never have missed. Never have gotten mad. Always a wiener. exactly like I said, always a winner. Maybe a little bit of cuts here and there, but not really, you know. Can't always be a winner. But I can always be a wiener, you know? We got it. We out for the day. That felt like that opened up way faster than it normally does. After I took that. Okay, anyways. I feel like I walked out there versus waiting. Usually I wait. Man, I opened that and we left. It's already happening before my eyes. I'm not really paying attention. Zoning out. Dreams. Visual dreams I have. But also, we gotta collect and maximize our flower profits. Still gonna leave him. Still gonna have hope. Get him. This. Already got those. Ooh. Nothing new. Oh, nothing besides the usual, that is, when I say nothing new. Maximize profits. Profits. Alright. I only took him because I was just going to do this a little bit differently. We gotta remember. I mean, that is, I have to remember to switch back. I just didn't want to go super back and forth. Just kind of wanted to casually go back and forth. As casual as this game can be. Which is pretty casual, I gotta say. And... oh yeah, I guess I should figure this out too. I'm sad to report that the mini little update that they brought does not allow us still to, you know, give them the true flower crowns that they deserve, and I'm demanding it, and I'm on strike. Yep. I mean, again, you can put Hello Kitties, so why can't you put the flower crowns? You know? Just saying. That's all I want. I want them to look pretty in flower crowns. I know it's possible. I believe it's possible. Why can't they be pretty in flower crowns? Literally would make this place look 10 times better. So they would have flower crowns. Because I'm not getting them the water stuff anyways. That's a waste of time. Since I would have to go and collect the flowers anyways. Is really what I mean. So, what really is the point? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not super hating, but I'm still hating. I had dreams. Hello there. Okay. Nothing super fantastic. Oh, whoops. It's fine. Just leave that there. It's all good. I'm not gonna worry about it. Right now at least. We'll get these two. Dang it, man. I'm just hoping that another one will show up. I mean, I'm not that upset. It's just... darn it! Nothing exciting yet, but we'll keep it going. Keep it flowing. Keep it coming. And then we gotta do our grand 2 finale here. So, my disappointment in a nutshell. Are we ready for it? Can I just do that one then? Whatever. They're all with me, being excited for me. Moi. That's right. Ridiculous. We're swapping back to Hello Kitty though. Okay. I let big challenges free. Free like you should be. Alright, I made it one on accident because the game totally cheated me. That's another visual thing they need to fix, hopefully. I don't think they did it in this, but that really made me upset. So we'll actually go over to it because, again, and I already said I hated it, so my mind will not change from that, but what do I even do with all of these? This is gonna take like 3 more days, by the way. I'm kidding! It's gonna take 3 days. Gotta aim high. These should not be here, dudes. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this again. I had it hovered on the wrong one. I said these should not be here, but this... Yeah, this should still not be here. That is still the most frustrating thing right now. Like, I get it for color, but again, if you're trying to create this candle, that should not be the way that the candle is made. At all. I mean, again, unless you didn't know how to make the rare candle, and then you're like, oh my gosh, for the first time, then there you have it. Because also that was completely unfair of how you had to make those. That is how to discover the instructions. But after that, no, absolutely not okay. Because I thought I was gonna make a cool candle with them, and that's not what happens. I mean, unless you consider this to be a cool candle. I consider these to be way cooler because you see the flowers. But again, single color, you're good. The hybrid, the ombre effect of flower, don't do it. You're not gonna see those flowers. Those flowers got sucked into the nether and into the void that they exist in, and it is a true travesty. We're gonna switch back. Have fun. I always do this so differently every time. It's good practice, right? Get to know my buttons. Know your buttons. Which one are you pressing? I think the only reason why I'm doing it this way so much is because I don't want to accidentally still get into the habit of doing this, because the games aren't the same. So then I'll accidentally hit this one and it won't do the same action. I think that's why I've done that so much now. Even though it's like, you can easily go to the map, it's right there. But it's not the same in other games. So, AKA one specific game where you ride in a cart or a bike. So I think that's why. Because then meanwhile, I gotta hit Y. Why? Then no, it's picture time. No winning. We'll collect this and we'll go on our next spree. I guess another reason why I do this too versus also putting the hats on is because I don't like the way the hat looks. I try to put hats with themes. We're speaking of themes. Again, I'm still so hurt that out here in the West, there's no Western hat. feels Western themed, all right? Even though it's not the West at all. You get it. The music even. You know? And I mean, maybe I'm just being super stereotypical when it comes to cactuses. But like, that's literally what goes into mine. And I mean, it's a desert. And I still go with that with a Western theme. Even like just a different desert theme, but then it's like, it's not the same. It's not an Oasis kind of thing to me. This Oasis is over there anyway. I'm so picky when it comes to how I want them to look. And yet, they're in Hello Kitty aesthetic right now because, well, that'll change. But the general principle. We're still getting Pico decorations, by the way. I forgot to say. Birthday is still on. Oh, is it too late? Shoot. I forgot. Damn. I just realized. Darn it. Oh no, I'm gonna have to come out here when it's daytime. Crap. So you may be like, why are you just jumping around in here? Because I was trying to catch a friend, but I just realized the time is not the correct time. I know I can go to bed and Spooky Swamp, it's got the rain, and change that, but I really don't like doing that. So darn it. Darn it, darn it. It's okay. I will live. It's fine. We're gonna go to the next patch that I haven't fertilized. It's not the gigantic patch. Oh my gosh, please. Don't do it, game. You're stronger than this. I believe in you. But darn it. One. Gotta keep it coming. Keep it going. Shoot. Up here we go. We get these. We're here to get the watering done too. Haha, teehee. Never forget watering. What even? Teehee, haha. I totally never forgot this area or anything at one point in time. Never, never happened. Not even close. Whoops. It's fine. Collecting coconuts. 20 here. There was an area actually that I was trying to figure out how many there were. I don't think it was these though. I think it was others. Definitely think it was others. Whoops. But yes, this is my true big old patch with 44 and 8 are the beautiful hybrid varieties. So that's why I keep on fertilizing that. And then let's go to the silliest patch that they decided to put, which I'm gonna throw shade every time. Because it just doesn't make any sense why they just couldn't fill this out a little more, you know? You already started a little bit. Why not just go all the way? Silly though. We watering the flowers. Disappointment. Because they are a disappointment to me. Finally, new tunes. Oh my gosh. Out here. Crazy. That's also crazy that that was actually there now. I'm still scared to be out here. It's terrifying. Okay, I am just gonna leave that one there. Let's do this treacherous journey that he can cheat. And then these. See, I never missed the spot. I don't know what you're talking about. Never missed. This. Spin around automatically. You're fine to live on. Get that one. This. That. And get these. I swear, these are on their own pattern and it drives me nuts. And this is why I would never be able to trust a knoll. It's this one. They'll be doing their own thing and I'll be like, what? Are you sure that's ready? And I'll be like, yes. Why do I feel like that looks different? Like the ones in a line or what I'm talking about. Like I don't remember it looking so straight right here, I guess is what I mean. Curious. I'm cool with it. Totally natural. Don't forget that. All natural over here. That's weird though. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying over there. And then actually also what I've done as of recent is also I've been fertilizing these, which now the rain has thrown this off a little bit, but that's okay. That is of watering, which only makes me a little annoyed sometimes. White and warm pink ombre ghost. Don't really? Oh, we finally got another pink one? Oh my gosh. And to think I did give up. I did. So, reminder to you all, while you may question, why did the Sunblink team give me fertilizer? Fertilizer flowers. Always. Always. But here we go. I was gonna say, but where are the other flowers though that we really need to water? Got this. Actually, I haven't been here to do this in a little bit. That doesn't really go around. Not that I really feel like really going around. It's a little different though. Yes, with oh my gosh. Alright, beautiful. Big challenges here. To collect the stuff, it's easier, but definitely not collecting like we used to. It's okay that it stopped. Technically, the flowers are still out there in their respective places, but I'm not too pressed to get the drops. I'm more pressed to check the other area to see if there's any more fascinating flowers to get, because that made me pretty excited. So we're just gonna fast travel. I know we skipped the fun area. We can still go to the fun area because we're still gonna need to go over there. But I'm trying to have our buddy old pal first. Up here. And then yep. Up here. That no. It happened over here too. Right, it rained. Hitting the wrong button. Okay. Let's freaking go. That's so exciting. I guess then I want to do the one thing. I know this is gonna be so silly, but if I don't do this now, I'll forget and I'll remember, but I'll forget for so long that all of a sudden it'll just be some random thought and I'll be like, oh, I forgot to do that. And I'm not in the game, and then I'll keep forgetting and forgetting until one day it will call to me. Yes. I hate how you still can't really actually select it, but that's what I wanted to do. Actually, sorry. I did this all wrong. I do want to go here. We got some other things to collect before I do the other thing. Let's go. Whoops. Oh yeah, I also have the flowers to take. Whoops. The flowers that I left. All the effort. The sunscreen. I'm yoinking it from them. They don't need it. No. Never. Mysterious, cozy times, though. When it comes to protecting oneself. I say cozy because they're always in hats, the gnolls. And they are protected with the sun hats. Better than me. But our hat protects us as well. From the scary things in the greatest of outdoors. Makes no sense, but that's totally fine by me. Okay. Right, I need to build. I need to take a photo. I gotta catch that darn critter. Oh my god, I gotta catch that darn critter. Oh no. That critter is gonna be the hardest thing to catch. Because I'm lazy. Oh, wrong button. I almost hit the wrong button, that is. I just think it's funny. Instead of them facing the camera, they're just facing me. Do we look cool? What am I saying? We always look cool. Heck yeah, dude. We always look cool. Because we're the coolest we can be. And that's all that matters. Always. Always, always, always. Perfect. Psst, almost got stuck on a palm. That'd been tragic. One of these. And then, of course, my favorite patch. 45 still, though. Steep. Just trying to get the hybrids to pop off, essentially. But we go over here. Yes! Got 3 now. That makes me happy. I didn't take any of them out. I kind of thought about it, but then I left them. Meant to do that. And then that. And then this. Whoops. My brain was hitting the buttons, but then I was lined up completely not correctly. And then of course this. Ah! Wrong button! Sorry. Thinking of this. Just might as well do a tier 2 again. The one is there. Just debating it. But why not? Using up the fertilizer every step of the way. But wrong button-ish all the way. All the way, actually wrong button. Because I got a call. you did this. I don't think I care. So I'm just gonna make it. That is to have the slight chance of getting a spare. Like it's not that big for me. Hit the button. So though we're gonna quickly then pop over here. And then truly indoors. I just don't remember why I did this. Okay, never mind. Like I said, I didn't remember. A brisk hike does the body good, no matter your age. I forgot. You took some really expensive things in your place. Yeah, see you later. Always. We could be better. You know, we could be extra better though if you just... it's fine. It's all good. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Get it to... Let's go this way. For our bestest pal. Yes. Even though we don't need to. We just need all the strawberries possible. But speaking of all what we need to do. Whoopsies. Need to be back here to deliver the most expensive gift ever. Hi, buddy. I thought so. It's like, did you arrive? Yes. Isn't it so nice? I have a question though. Even though I don't fully know. Slacking. That does need to be collected though. And then I have a question. Gather. Right, got those recently. Get those. And then, ooh! Oh dear. Gather. This. Chicken. It's fine. Be scared. Be afraid of my nets. They'll keep you captive forever. In my backpack? What in the actual world game? I mean, I know who I should have to do this, by the way. But dudes. Bug Stray booked it! I can't compete with that! Ridiculous. That's also ridiculous. Okay. Yay. Go back. I thought I was gonna be so smart. Instead, I was a fool. Fine. Get pulled. Of course. Whatever, dude. Oh my gosh. You know what? Don't even. I don't. Nope. I don't even want to talk about it. It's not because of you, by the way, buddy. Wow. Just wow. All right. What are you going to do today? I'm visiting the circle later. Oh, by the way, I thought you might like this. Thanks for helping me out today. I'm gonna head out tomorrow to my next vacation. Being a good friend to me, I almost want to see you forever. Almost, again, like I say, but never, not quite, which is devastating in many ways and shapes and forms. But the form of friendship is not far. It just always hurts just a little bit when it's always like almost. It's too relatable. We're gonna go back over here. And this is what I meant by we're gonna see it. And all that is the friendship that got extended. But this time only about these two. Well, that knoll still isn't fixed. Okay. I was also hoping that actually some of these places would look different, considering Hello Kitty's got a huge upgrade, if you will. Which, speaking of, let's just take a peek at it too. Yep, still the the newer bit, but you know, nobody sits in here. It's empty. Except for the gnome that waits patiently. Ready to report, ready for instruction. But I think, speaking of waiting to report and waiting for instructions, do that. And then I think I am ready for the next bit in which we do our little sort of kind of shopping spree. Fresh air and sunshine, invigorate spirit. Just doing this the old-fashioned way. And then again, I don't have anything, but deep down I'm like, did I have something? And then... sorry, I meant to go one up. 29 of those, 48. 24. I guess it's really these that I care. Which, sure. Alright. Now the fun part. I think I'm gonna keep what I've got. It's because I don't have the... Yeah, the fabric. I gotta get on the fabric. But we'll get them because they're bold. And then... Stunning. And then last but not least... Okay. I won't go to the dye station yet until I get the other items. That's the one thing I forgot to craft last time I was playing. And then let's go in here. And unfortunately still looks the same as ever. I'm gonna get it only because, again, more stuff the better. Just in terms of being able to decorate. And I mean... I know it's semi-expensive due to the shells, but that's okay. That's wild. You know, I will actually get another. He doesn't have to help out, that's fine. I don't really care for this. But sure. And then I guess I also don't really care for this either, but I'll do it. And then, fine. Then, just having a little bit more just in case. Options. Again, that's why I'm getting them for options for decorating. But then I was like, I don't really care about anything that's here, and it's true. As for over here, though, been just trying to get everything I possibly can. So I've been buying one of everything or trading one of everything. I did hit the wrong button. Dude, he finally helped out. Oh my gosh. What a guy. Took him long enough, honestly. Can I say that this is a darn shame that you're here? Forever! Forever! Takes so damn long, and then of course we don't get anything for it. Nothing. Zero. It's tragic. Choco Cat, though. Time to get to crafting. That's all that matters. All that does. But the treasure now is in the fabric. Which is right here. Sorry. I felt close, but I still felt far. Let's do this. But we'll make 15 first from this. We'll get 4. We'll do this as well. I'm curious. Okay. We're gonna do 25. Seven. Hi there, buddy. And then we'll do 15 here as well. Which in turn, 3. Okay. That's fine by me. So now we have 70, which is nice. Great. Grand. I'll go ahead and do that because don't know what else we're gonna use them for. Of course, now it's gonna shuffle it to the bottom right. Yep. Damn. The dream of what some things could change in this game are still holding out a little bit. But that's okay. And then we're gonna make 50 of these. $19. And then just one short. Okay. I'll make 10. That's fine. And then I forgot. But that's okay. Forgot to open the boxes. 2. But it's all good. So maybe it's a good thing that way I don't blaze through it all too fast, because again we need those occasionally, but also need the sparks. We get 4. So did I not? I guess I did not. Whoops. My bad. Dang it. Oh boy. Cinnamon roll one day. One day. Goal. Dang it. And then of course, last but not least, but not as exciting still. Alright. My bad. Wrong button. We are going to call you again. And I'm just gonna fast travel over here. My bad. In my head. It's because the other thing, I just took the photo. So that was on the brain more so. And there we go. Okay. So. Now with that, everything has been unfortunately settled, as it were. Alas, again, on the quests. But hey, the quest for greatness, we'll get there. We will get there. But as far as I can see, oops, sorry, there wasn't really at least anything super obvious in terms of what was changed exactly, except for me staring at some flowers, which isn't saying much. But as for the Friendship Festival, we're working towards it. As for food, working towards it. Still got, you know, mysteries, but hey, finally made that. My bad. Kitchen essentials. Yes, that was the last one for that one. So that's the only one we got though. And we finally got some new tunes. Crazy. But then with that too, we got our nice first, Marin's first beautiful star bit, which is exactly who I was missing. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Shouldn't even be here either. Should have been one higher, but that's okay. But ultimately, we are all done, honestly, for what we have, at least in terms of what we could do, or at least what I also care to do as well. And still a long one. Still got plenty done, especially with the extra quests, and especially with me going around everywhere and collecting things. It's just fun. But aren't you so cute? I know I could have given you the turtle. Instead I gave you the crab. Kind of crazy for me, right? Where should I take a swim? There's so many beautiful beaches to choose from. And what do we get? We get 5 fertilizer. Thanks for helping me out. See you. See ya. I should have guessed that Marin would be small, but I didn't think that small. I also would think that you would be bigger too, but that's beside the point. Besides that though, and besides me taking the time to water these and first pick and then fertilize here, we have a little bit more of shopping to return back to, and then some dyeing, but otherwise again we are pretty much done with the day's excursion. Totally didn't see a friend go up. Never. Basically I just like taking these. My favorite thing to do. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I used so much. How is it possible? It's okay though, but maybe one day this will change. Excellent. Just get these out of pure habit of collecting, because it's again my favorite pastime. But back here we go. And then we'll do the buying, do the dyeing, and changing our color palette, and basically we'll call it. Truly call it, because yeah. Whoopsies. At least I remembered though. You must join me so I can get a discount from an in-your shop. Sorry, forgot. Over here is where I need to stand. All right. I did not mean to scroll that far. Wasted, dude. Let's straight up wasted. And he knows it too. He was like, you don't get to spare that. Oh my gosh. Oh, my bad. Okay. It's not that it would have worked either, but I had hopes, dreams. And yes, we can change it up. Which is where I went wrong with some glasses, but that's okay. Green isn't really my necessarily style per se, but it could have looked good. If only. But maybe it'll come up again. And maybe I'll be saved over my mistakes, because I technically missed twice, so. There's also that. It's right here. Okay, I thought it was somewhere close. We'll do this. Not too pressed on having a whole bunch, just to have all the color customizations possible, but when they show up, I go ahead and grab it as much as I can. I know I could have bought the other, but... or traded. But I don't know if I really want to do it. It's always hit or miss, because I'm always like, am I gonna come across enough again? Probably will. I'm like, oh, there's other stuff though. There's other stuff. So, and I'm like, I'm banking on the other stuff, basically. So I think that's the key and ticket. Did I misread? Or miss-see? No. Okay, great. Alrighty then. So... nope. It's this one. The buttons. My worst enemy. But what isn't my worst enemy is, again, I got the information down. So the next one that I wasn't is actually right here. Just right next door. Just like this. Never been. And then this is where I... oops, I always forget it's just this. You decide though which one of these. And again, this is also still not fixed. I want to say fixed. Where right, you can just see everything in the correct order in the way that you would assume the order would be. Because otherwise it's really not super fun to have to scroll through everything. But this, go back to this one. These are technically some newer shades that picked up as of recent, so we could do that. And then as for the wings, whoops, because I'm sticking with the wings, we could go with the blue here. So this is how we're gonna rock it for next time. So again, hope it's been fun seeing me switch up finally the color palettes here, but we are going to dismiss. And with that, we have explored for the day. We have uncovered and discovered those who are visiting, but alas, some are gonna hopefully maybe want to have a request on the board, so that way we can build up the stars just a little bit. I mean, again, that's plenty of time, but oh my gosh, to do one and then not get another while they're visiting, oh, it hurts just a little bit, just a teeny tiny little bit. But also, we at least got to say hello. Technically, this was last time's to both of the newer ones, because then we're in this time. So there's hope in the waters and on land, but also I'm like, please return soon, so that way we can just knock another one out in a matter of speaking, and thus, you know, will be good in a matter of also speaking. I mean, I know it says these two need to be the residents, but you know, I want everyone to be included in this residency of friendship that is, of course, the one and only Wish Me Mel. Which, speaking of, I don't know about any of you, but I feel really good that we're finally a little bit slightly over the 19, and I did joke about 3 days. I'm still kind of not joking that it would be about 3 days. On the other side of things, though, I mean, for Kiki, probably 2. Bank on the 2. And for Lala, it's not looking super bright right now. But, you know, it's fine. I'm glad that Wish Mel is getting closer, because that's really who we really need after and all at the end of this. But it's okay. I am not mad about the decisions I made. I'm only looking forward to brighter friendships. So, with also the friendships that are about, what in turn are we going to see in the way of the next one we got to get a picture with in the dialogue specifically? And will we get another friendship blossom so soon? Because it seems like, well, we've been getting them. They're a little bit separated in the timing, but will we be lucky enough to get another again so soon? And who will be visiting the island next, and thus to build friendship to then become a semi-permanent resident on the island itself? I guess only time will tell, but that will be next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, once again, my name is Lisa, but I can go by Lister Lise, and I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be.